Man, folk rap is daily life in the pursuit of happiness, subject matter wise. But as a sound, folk rap is a mixture of funk, of course, hip hop and rap, pop, R&B, oh, and of course, rock and roll. It's like high energy and strong attitude and strong positivity. It tells a story. I'm kind of like I talked a little bit earlier about being a character. Folk rap allows me to be many different characters because I'm telling stories. I spoke about like doing shows with some of the rockers in the area in Plaza Midwood. It really got me into kind of like the freedom of being able to go around on stage, really project my voice, kind of be a little bit more dynamic and do things that you can't really do or is less forgiving to try when you got tracks backing you. You know what I'm saying? When you got a DJ, even though I'll wreck a DJ set. Kind of early on, I told myself, well, I want to put together a band so I can start putting together renditions of my own songs and perform it in a great way. I ended up getting Greg Vos to do drums. I got Zach to stick with me on guitar. Brandon Henry became my bassist. And then most recently, we got a guy named Platinum, who's a saxophonist and flute player, to join. And I would say that this core four has been, well, I would say the quintessential and first crystallized version of the folk rap band. Everywhere we've gone, we've blown it off the roof. We played SOBs in New York. We played the Blind Tiger in Greensboro. So we've been getting a lot of love. Creative Loafing named us the 2017 Best Critics' Choice for Reader's Choice for Best R&B Alternative Live Band. And we just been really enjoying the ride and booking a lot more. In my lifetime, I've done a whole lot of ingesting music. And I will say that, one, I'm good with words. So songwriting has always been a strong suit of mine ever since I was a kid. I've listened to enough songs and appreciated enough songs and kind of understand patterns enough to know like what sounds give certain feelings, kind of like what songs in the past and the way they're structured have given certain feelings and things like that, right? Like I'm one of those people that sing when he's bored, and if you're around me for a long period of time when we're doing something, I kind of have a song for almost every like quip or word said, like just randomly, right? When I got into writing raps, like I just always wrote raps. Heavily influenced by NiGE because he kind of gave me like the format. Songs come to my head, you know, like sounds come to my head, you know, and I'm like, boom, damn, that fits right in this pocket. Boom, okay, damn, this feeling makes me, I think I'm at like, you know, like the club or like even with World Ashtray, like just the feeling of that song, which is the first track on This Is Folk Rap. It's a fun song about being a stoner and just kind of like joking about going different places and smoking, but the beat, it just was so adventurous. The sound was so adventurous that it was like, yo, I have to kind of put this song together and it's gotta have this big sound. So they're kind of like dreams that I kind of like catch. When it comes to who I make my music for, who do I think about? I'm not liberal because I don't really play like those games. I feel like the world is perfect and beautiful as it always is, but I am very much free with my thinking. So I make music for people who are free thinkers and people who are positive and like to live positive. All right, so you asked me a good question yesterday. You asked, because the last time we got together, it was about 5 years ago, and you said that you asked me where I wanted to be in 5 years, and I said I wanted to be well-known in the city and also well-known outside the city. So it's cool that, that was a great question. I like answering, and it's cool I get another chance to answer it. At that time, real talk, I was of anything, I thought that I was too big for the city in a sense because or whatever. I just knew who I was or whatever. But at that time, if I really was serious to myself, not a whole lot of people even knew me in the city. I had clout, but it really was, I feel like, within like other rappers. The scene was small. We were lucky if like 20 people came out to a show to all have a good time, you know. Now it's like, I am very, 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 very popular out here and very, very well known. Like, I go to Snug Harbor and I don't know, like, everybody out there is like saying hello to me and speaking to me, and they know about me and they've seen me in some fashion. And I'm happy to say that because it's because of music. Never had a big time manager, never had an investor, I never had a record label, I never had a clothing line to back me, I've never had anything to back me but really myself and my own effort. And that's just in Charlotte. You know, like I see De Niro Ferrar, he always says, hello, you know what I'm saying, and is always seeing what's going on. Baby Jesus, one time I saw him at Enoch One Stop, which is a place where everybody gets their stuff printed. I was like, yo, what's up, Baby Jesus? Yo, you're doing your thing, man. I see you shining. I don't know if you know who I am. I'm not sure. He's like, yeah, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mutual respect. Same thing with Luke, who signed to Dreamville. We've done a record or two in the past, and we kind of like speak to each other, and he's given me a lot of good encouragement when it comes to seeing what I'm doing and just telling me that, yo, you got this, yo, you got something real special. So I can say that what I've done here in the city is great, and I'm inspiring a lot of younger people. And even outside of the city, like now I'm feeling a lot more love too, like the Triangle area in North Carolina, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill. There's a large respect and a large draw for my music. I know that it's important to not have people validate you, you know, and to keep doing your thing, but it's like when you see people who saw you one time and are always like still liking photos, you know what I'm saying, coming back to see you the next time you're in that city. Like Harrisonburg, Virginia, like we met people that will always follow us in Harrisonburg, Virginia. I'm like 85% true to that prediction. I'm learning the keys right now to break open the doors and get on the stage like Afro Punk or get on the stage like Broccoli City Festival. When it comes to the vision board and the folk rap band, and I bring this up because I want you all out here to know this, I put the folk rap band on the vision board. My first visit to LA to perform, I didn't have a band, but I saw my friend John Michael had a vision board, and I put that I wanted to go back to LA. And I also put the folk rap band on there, and in that year, I had the folk rap band, and I had another gig in LA. I say all that to say, stay true to your vision, because when they talk about materialism, materialism is a real thing. We learn through touching, feeling, tasting, right? But you also have to know that the things in the material world are not the limitations of what can be material. They're only the manifestations of what's mental. But you'd be surprised of how having a balanced soul and a balanced belief system and a simple life can aid you to do extraordinary things. So you don't have to do a whole lot of extra stuff to do extraordinary things. And that's what I've learned in my life. And that's where you can find in my music. You don't have to be nothing extra to be extraordinary, and you can find that in my clothing. Once again, this is NiGE HOOD. Thank you for spending some time with me over the weekend to see what my style is like and to learn a little bit more about me and my music. Man, make sure you look out for the folk rap band coming to a city near you. And also check out This Is Folk Rap on all your streaming music sites. Folk Rap, daily life in the pursuit of happiness. Shout out to Button Master Music.